Okay, I just wanted to go over the learning objectives again. After reading this chapter, you should be able to appreciate the difference between passively watching movies and actively looking at movies. After I've, you know, read it, yeah, I can appreciate it. It's much different. You can analyze and really dig into the movie, understand the defining characteristics that distinguish movies from other art forms. So the characteristics are that movies are in motion, and I think that's the major characteristic of it. And because of that motion, you can do a lot of different things with movies. Understand how and why most of the formal mechanisms of a movie remain invisible to casual users. Well, a lot of the formal mechanisms, maybe some of them are unconscious, and that's why they're invisible. And a lot of things you would have to, if you're passively enjoying it, you don't really start to recognize things like set and costume and things like that. Understand the relationship between viewers' expectations and filmmakers' decisions about the form and the style of movies. So, sometimes the director might play against what someone expects. So they might play against what somebody expects. Um, if they're making a commercial film, they do what is expected. But if they want to be a little more edgy, they might do a little bit of what somebody expected, but then sort of play against that. Um, um, Explain how shared belief systems contribute to. Yeah, so when you have a shared belief system, it may you might not recognize some of the things that you're putting into the movie, um, and and you won't recognize the what the viewer is getting out of the movie because you guys share the same thing. It's not really explicit. Explain the difference between implicit and explicit meaning. Understand the different levels of the meaning contribute to interpretive analysis. Yeah, so you know, when you explicit is surface, implicit is when you're digging deep. Understand the difference between formal analysis and the types of analysis that explore the relationship between culture and movies. So, you know, there's formal analysis where you're doing the scenes, the shots, the clothing, but then there's also cultural analysis where you're looking at it through like a feminist perspective and different perspectives, and that shapes the way a person looks at a movie. Um, okay, that would be sort of the short answer.